Former Colorado clerk Tina Peters famously effed around and is now finding out. Peters, who tried to help Donald Trump overturn the 2020 election in Colorado, was sentenced on Thursday to 9 years in state prison. Now, Peters, 68, was found guilty last month of allowing a man associated with MyPillow's Mike Lindell, that's right, the MyPillow guy, to enter Mesa County election system after the 2020 election, a breach that gave illegal access to voting data that she was sworn to protect. So, yeah, I'm supposed to protect its voting data. Instead, I'm going to give it to weirdo conspiracy theorists associated with the pillow guy. Not very smart. Okay. According to court documents, prosecutors presented evidence that Peters had turned off security cameras, gave the man access, and then leaked the voting data to her fellow election conspiracy theorists. Right. Yeah. Okay. By the way, what came of that? Oh, nothing, because there's nothing in the data that actually shows that anyone other than these people had illegally accessed the data. And by the way, this is a state that wasn't even a close loss for Donald Trump. Okay. Hey, look, nobody's ever accused conspiracy theorists of being very smart. Okay, certainly these election conspiracy theorists, okay. Now, prosecutors had also argued at Peters' trial that she had sought fame in right-wing circles, which, okay, she got it. She got it. Congratulations. The MyPillow guy really likes you. Oh, lovely. But let's see how long that lasts after she spends nearly a decade in state prison, for her actions. Now, you might be wondering, why so long? I mean, wow. Well, it's because the judge noted her lack of remorse. District Judge Matthew Barrett told Peters, quote, "I'm convinced that you'd do it all over again if you could. You're as defiant a defendant as his court has ever seen." Then added, "You are no hero. You're a charlatan who used and is still using your prior position in office to peddle a snake oil that's been proven to be junk time and time again." Damn. Now, again, he's right, because there's absolutely no evidence of, whatever she was alleging, voter fraud, okay? People, from other countries illegally getting into our computers and changing the results for Joe Biden.
In Venezuela.
All that weirdo stuff never actually happened. Never happened. So he's right about that. Now, here's the thing, too, about her lack of remorse, right? Remember, she tried to ride this into becoming Colorado's Secretary of State, which did not go well for her. In fact, she didn't even get through a Republican primary. Because even Republican voters were like, no, that lady's nuts. No, I'm not going to trust her. What? No. Now, of course, when she lost, she immediately went on to blame voter fraud because of course, right? People only have one explanation for everything. It's all fraud. That's why I lost. No, it's because you're psycho. Okay. Now, this is before she was arrested back in 2022 on charges related to her attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election. CNBC reported that Peters had insisted ahead of Thursday's sentencing that, quote, she only wanted to serve the people of Mesa County, and she did not do anything with malice to break the law. Really? She didn't. That's not true. Again, she was convicted by a jury on 7 criminal charges back in August, which included attempts to influence a public servant, conspiracy to commit criminal impersonation, and a violation of duty. That sounds kind of malicious to me. No, look, she wasn't serving anybody but herself and her MAGA friends, right? In just doing what she did to try to prove non-existent election fraud. And in so doing, by the way, her actions made voting in that county less secure. They needed to get all new voting equipment after she broke into it. Look, I happen to think that messing with election infrastructure is pretty serious business, and the state agrees. And the country agrees. Don't mess with election infrastructure. to try to prove your insane theories. Which didn't happen. You didn't prove anything. You just proved that there are people in positions of power that shouldn't be in these positions of power. That's it. So I'm glad that Peters is going to end up doing a pretty hard time for what she did. Whether she comes out the other side and realizes the depths of her error, well, I don't know if that'll happen. But I guess at least for now, we're not going to have to worry about that. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.